Now that you're properly adjusted and buckled in, you need to become familiar with the main speed and directional controls. These are the gear lever, the accelerator pedal, and the brake pedal. The gear lever allows you to select which gear you want to drive in. The foot pedal on the right is the accelerator pedal, which controls how fast the vehicle moves, either forward or backward. The foot pedal to the left of the accelerator is the brake pedal. This controls how quickly the vehicle slows down. Another important feature is the parking brake, which is designed to hold a parked vehicle in its place. The parking brake is usually located in one of two places. Hand-operated parking brakes are located on the center console and are operated with the right hand. You pull up to set the brake and release the lever to disengage the brake. A foot-operated parking brake is a pedal located above the floor to the far left of the brake pedal. You press down to set the brake and then release the brake by either pressing again or by pulling a release knob by hand. But wait, there's more. In addition to these primary controls, you have a full set of secondary controls to help you communicate with and stay visible to other people on the road. Although rarely used, the horn is used to communicate your presence to other drivers. It's usually activated by pressing on the middle of the steering wheel. The turn signal lever lets us signal other cars before we turn or change lanes. Pushing it up turns on the right turn signal, and pushing it down turns on the left turn signal. Hazard flashers make lights at the front and the rear of the car blink simultaneously. They attract attention when necessary, such as when a car is pulled to the side of the road because of a mechanical problem. Windshield wipers help drivers keep a clear view of the road and traffic in wet conditions. There's a control to turn them on, and a speed control that lets you adjust the speed of the wipers according to the amount of rain or snow. The windshield washers help you clear the windshield of dirt, particularly the spray that's thrown on the windshield by trucks and other vehicles ahead. There's a control to turn the headlights on, which we should do every time we drive. This will help reduce risk by increasing your visibility to other drivers. There's also a high and low beam control. There's a control to turn on the heat when it's cold, or to get cold air when it's hot. Most vehicles also have levers or buttons to activate releases, such as to open the hood, the trunk, and even the fuel door. In addition to these vehicle controls, there are some gauges that you need to know about. The speedometer shows how fast you're going. The odometer shows the total distance traveled by the vehicle. The fuel gauge shows how much fuel you have. You may have a little fuel left when it reads empty, but don't count on it. Additionally, there may be a symbol telling you what side of the car the fuel door is on. This indicator shows the temperature of the water in the cooling system. The oil gauge shows the engine oil pressure. A light will signal when the pressure has dropped to a dangerous level. The alternator indicator registers the output of the system that keeps the battery charged. Generally, a warning light or gauge will alert the driver when the battery power is low. It's very important to learn the location and operation of all controls and indicators before you drive a particular vehicle. And anytime you drive someone else's car or rent one, you need to take a few moments to make sure you know where everything is. Before you hit the road, you need to make a few checks to ensure your vehicle is ready to drive. After you make sure that the nearby environment is clear, you need to adjust the vehicle to your body and your preferences. You also need to buckle up. That's the most effective thing you can do to prevent injury. Everyone in the vehicle must be properly secured. You also need to familiarize yourself with each vehicle you drive before you drive. It only takes a minute to learn where the controls are, and that knowledge can really pay off in an emergency.